So we're off to our first event of day 2. We're a little late for it. It's the Insider event with Keith Martin.
Insider Seminar.
Insider Seminar.
We'll have a panel of guest speakers talk about various marquees of cars and maybe the trends of what they see, as they're the nation's luminaries. And so it'll be fun, and I'm going to try and get to talk to Carl Baumstead, who is a great influence on me to start reviewing and looking at the 63 to 65 Buick Rivieras that I'm kind of enamored with at the moment, and we just acquired the 65 Grand Sport Riviera, which is quite a rare car.
So anyways, we're running late, but we're going to get there, and I don't know what the rules are on filming, so we'll try. Gooding didn't allow filming really yesterday too much, so we'll see.
I have never been so honored.
Remind me to tell you a story about that Duesenberg you bought.
I don't think I want it.
You talking about stories?
I don't think I want that car.
But I got a very good deal on it, so that's all that matters. So before we leave the stage, and then afterwards, Carl's going to lead a little brief consignment tour here as well, to get a chance to chat with him and also congratulate him on his Duesenberg. Are there any other final questions that someone might have?
Saw that.
Oh, always a good presentation from the nation's luminaries on car collecting and their picks of cars that they like here at the auction. Always you can learn something from that.
We're here at Gooding. What's your favorite car here?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll have to stop and think. There's more speedsters than I've seen in a long time all gathered together. One of those speedsters and the hardtop one would be pretty nice to have. Not for the prices they're going to bring.
So as luck happens, we met this wonderful guy from Montreal, just having to sit down and talk to him. Car guys, once you get them talking, we all become the best of friends, and he's invited us to the RM auction. So we're going to have footage now of RM, and so we're going to go down and meet up with him and get some clips and get some more shots of some cars. And
It's a beautiful car.
yeah, this is the place. This is the primo auction. Nothing like what we'll show you from the Barrett-Jackson. Similar to Gooding, I think, and Russo to a degree, but a lot
Not
more
Russo,
high-end.
This is the most high-end
Yeah,
stuff
definitely.
typically.
Yeah.
And there's maybe a skosh above Gooding.
Yeah, I think so. Anyways, we're going to go check it out.
My gosh, it's every bit of a 40-foot Spartan trailer, and for us from Tulsa, Oklahoma, you recall your history. After the war, Spartan went into building these travel trailers, and they were regarded as some of the best made, and I guess it dried up, and by the 60s they were shut down. And interesting for our family, my father built houses, and he had a Spartan trailer like this, I don't think as long, and he used it for a construction office and sales office. And he took the back bedroom out and put a desk in there. So these are quite regarded, but who would have ever thought the estimate on this trailer is $200,000 to $250,000.
What about J. Paul
Oh,
Getty?
I forgot. One other factoid is J. Paul Getty during World War II, lived at Spartan Aviation in maybe a bunker up there, but anyway, he lived up there, and he owned Spartan. So these were owned by J. Paul Getty. This is the insignia or logo from Public Service, indicating the electric service. And this was a Ready Kilowatt, their logo for Public Service.
So it's a 328 or 308 GT. I wanted to show the little guys. So these mini cars are built for kids, and they sell for every bit the price of a modern car. Maybe not a new modern car, but each of those, based on last year's experience, brought around $10,000 to $15,000 each. I'm gonna go with the Ford GT40 back there, bringing the most. They're probably right. It's great to see you again.
Oh, it's good seeing you. And we're out here in car heaven, auction week, and the pavilions will be really packed tomorrow.
Yeah, you better get
Saturday.
there on Friday to secure a spot.
Yeah,
which,
exactly.
yeah,
It's our
otherwise you're not.
30th year we're going into with that car show.
I think it's one of the highlights of coming out here any time of the year, especially right now. You can always count on seeing great cars at the Pavilions, which is on Indian Bend near Highway 101. It's a great little spot. If you've got a Saturday here in Arizona, nothing else to do in Scottsdale, go check it out and have yourself a McDonald's cheeseburger while you're at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the show this time of year starts at about 2 o'clock and goes until whenever.
How many cars do you think, Mark, usually?
We usually, and this is going to be Barrett-Jackson weekend, we'll have 1,400 cars out there.
1,400 cars. Now, perspective, Barrett-Jackson this year has 1,800 cars to sell. So for as big as we've shown you Barrett-Jackson is, they're pretty much there on that level for a bring your car and show it event that is occurring almost every week. Now, not to that same size, but every week throughout the year. It's
Right.
probably
52 weeks a year, except for inclement weather.
right, which is rare out here.
Yeah,
Very rare.
very rare.
But it rained on us on the Tuesday when we flew in, so hopefully we won't get any for a while. Well,
Yeah,
Mark,
hopefully.
it's been great seeing you. Maybe
Good
we'll see you out
seeing
there.
you.
And every credit
Yeah.
to him for getting that show started and keeping
Thank
it
you
going.
so much.
Thanks, Mark. It's
and
been
everybody
a fun.
keep on rolling, keep on trucking, and keep on burning gasoline
Absolutely.
with these high horsepower machines.
Yeah, these high guys. I gotta get.
Okay, everybody, this is Jim Brackett's most dreamed about, coveted, wanted car after I got through the era of being in high school wanting a big block Corvette. This is a 73 Daytona Spider Ferrari. It's 12 cylinders. It's only the 90th, it says, of 121 This car is expected to bring between 2.2 million, I think, and 2.8 million. Phenomenal car, best venue in the world to have it. It should really ring the bell. Still too bad it's not made.
It's a little funny, as you were saying, when after I got done wanting a Corvette, there was a big black Corvette behind us mumbling the whole time.
Behind what mumbling?
You.
This now is my favorite all-time collector car to have.
And that you can't own.
Which is a Daytona Spider. And this one's expected to sell between 2.2 million and 2.6 million. It's a number 90 of only 121 built. Quite a phenomenal car.
We're going to get some clips from this and show you some really rare vehicles, expensive vehicles, and high hammer prices. I guarantee you high hammer prices here. I'm here with my dad,
RM Sotheby,
sitting right there, and we'll be watching this. We just had a great talk with Donald Osborne. I don't have much footage of that because I just want to talk to him, but enjoy the show.
Planning that RM puts in place before the things even get started are absolutely amazing.
It's one of the greatest car collecting companies in the world. We're an international company.
No other auction house can say that they do the level of research that we do.
There's something for everyone. It's going to be great.
I guarantee you will see something you've never seen before in your life.
What's not to like?
Against you go to 320. He's sitting down at 320,000 then. Going once at 320,000. Going twice at 320,000. The car is selling to Archie's bidder at 320,000. Fair warning, and selling at $320,000. 320,000. Thank you. 50 selling to you at $3,050,000. Going once. Going twice at $3,050,000 at $3,050,000. Yours, sir, $3,050,000. Well done.
So the atmosphere's a little slow,
3, 2, 3,
even for
4.
$3
Thank you very
million.
much.
That wasn't a great applause. It was a 250 GTO, 92, 911 uploads. It just seems off. But $3 million's good.
$5 million. $5 million. Right now. $5 million. What happened to last 150? 5.3. It's good. 5.3. Gets you 5.3 now. 5,300,000. This is 5,300,000. 5,400,000. 5,300,000 now. 5,500,000. 5,500,000. $5,500,000 now. $5,500,000 done. Are you done? 5,500,000. 5,500,000. Waiting up. 5,500,000. 5,500,000. We're all at 5,500,000. The gavel is up. Going once is 5,500,000. Going twice is $5,500,000 at $5,500,000 for the Ferrari. Last Ferrari I got at $5,500,000. $5,500,000. Taking Dave. $5,500,000.
All right, lot number 155, the 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 Touring.
All right, so we're at R&M right now, and we just saw a Grand Sport 1965 Grand Sport Riviera go across the Beyond the Block coming up list. So we contacted our good friend Jim Wicks, who you'll see in the video about the 427 Comet that he's representing. So we called Mr. Wicks and said, would you mind putting a proxy bid in for us of a maximum of $40,000? So we may end up buying that car. This would save us from having to restore the other Grand Sport we had just purchased this past week. If so, it's probably a win. If not, it's probably a loss. Regardless, we are actually rather bored with the pace of this auction. Great cars, best cars probably in the city right now, but we are going to head up to the Barrett for a little more excitement and to see if we have to write a check. With that said, we're going to head up there and we'll shoot some footage there. I'm down to one battery somehow, so we may lose the camera at some point tonight. I have others, so we'll expect lower quality. But with that said, we're gonna pack up here and we're gonna head out to find out the outcome of that proxy bid through Mr. Wicks. So I guess fingers crossed. I don't know if it's gonna be a good thing. What are you looking at there, Dad?
Something that's going to get me in big trouble. I'm at the RM auction, and I am into Grand Sport Rivieras and missed this one at Barrett-Jackson, so I had our good friend Jim Wicks bid on it, and we lost it.
We did? Woo! I don't know whether I'm relieved or... Woo, what did it go for?
It's currently at 50.
As long as Wicks follows what we said, and you clearly told him 40, then I guess we're dodging that bullet, if you want to call it that. And
sold for 50.
Sold, you were 10 off. I don't think it's worth 50, but we'll find out.
It'd be 55 with the juice.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to go back in?
Your left. My right, your left.
It's dying.
Would you like 72 and 5, sir?
We're tired.
Gentlemen seated. Would you like 72 and 5?
Well, we're leaving RM, and we're both pretty tired. We thought about going out to Barrett. As you may have heard, we placed a proxy bid on a Riviera Grand Sport. Didn't get it. We were 10,000 short, and we probably should have gone ahead and given our proxy the other 10 to get it from the way the other Grand Sports have sold.
But we didn't know enough about it.
Yeah, we saw it 4 cars before it was up and asked our contact to check it out. And
go this way.
He didn't get it, so perhaps a good thing.
Well, we didn't know the car only had 13,000 miles.
Things that we would have known if we were there. Long story short, RM seemed actually pretty weak and not electric like it was last year, and I don't know what the cause was. It's Thursday. Just seemed a little slow. So we'll see you later. We gotta go. Time to get in an elevator.